In my last video, I'd mentioned that I liked the new 50th anniversary set that Mattel produced, but disliked the white racing circle that they placed on the cars. As such, I've been removing the circles. Apparently, I'm not the only one that dislikes them, as many of you commented on wanting to remove these circles too, and requested a video showing how. So here we are. I'll be removing the circle from this Camaro, but know that this process works on all the 50th anniversary cars. All you'll need is a cotton swab and some solvent. The trick here is to find a solvent that attacks the paint Mattel used on the circle, but that does not affect the spectraflame paint below. So I started testing different solvents until I found the one that did just that. In this case, it's brake clean. So all you need to do is carefully spray a small amount of brake clean in a container, and then using a cotton swab gently agitate the tampo. I like to use these smaller cotton swabs to start with, as they allow me to work within the circle. As I work through the paint, I will switch over to a softer and larger cotton swab to remove the rest. Now, brake clean will affect the spectraflame eventually, so if you stay in one spot too long, it will eat through it. You want to also stay clear of any sharp corners for the same reason. The paint on these cars is insanely thin. You could probably rub through it with a dry cotton swab. There's just not much there. I find that the thin black ring around the circle is the most difficult to remove. The trick is to keep moving. Work some on the top and then move down and work on the bottom, back and forth. This way the solvent doesn't have time to really attack the spectraflame. I should note that brake clean is a mix of toluene, heptane, and xylene, all non-polar solvents, and none of them good for you to breathe, so keep the fumes down. They're also flammable, so keep that in mind. After the tampo is gone, there might be some paint residue left. I find the best way to remove this is to use a clean cotton swab dipped in the brake clean to do a final wipe of the surface to remove the residue. I also find that brake clean doesn't cloud or affect the spectraflame surface, so no need to polish after you remove the tampo. And that's it. Let me know what you think below. Maybe you have a better or a safer way to remove them and would like to share it with the rest of us. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this short quick tip, and I'll see you next time.